Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. In today's video I'm going to be going through quite a simple order, but I'm kind of putting it out there for a reason. No, it's not the same stock. I see a lot of this stock. I had 4 tubes come in. It wasn't 100 Brits, so there was 87 Brits on the order. However, I did a trade. I traded one of my quarter-ounce gold James Bond coins. I say one of them, I only have one in stock. I won it at auction. And the gentleman said, well, do you want to trade it? And it was for higher than, I wanted to pay. But when I thought about it, I was like, well, strategically, it doesn't matter if I have to pay higher on the Brits, because I'm constantly in the business of rebalancing. Would I have paid that in cash? No, I would have paid nowhere near. But the James Bond coin has been a coin I've been sitting on for a fair amount of time, and it just made sense. It really did. I put the offer out of 20 Brits for it. I ended up booking the Brits at 25 a coin, which is crazy in terms of what I usually pay, but it meant I could book the profit on the James Bond coin knowing that more Brits would come along. So I just went with my head on that one. I was like, I don't particularly want to reduce the price on the James Bond coin. I think there's a buyer for it, but I do need to get rid of it. And what's more liquid than Brits? Not much really. Maybe Eagles, Sovereigns. So I just thought, you know what? Book the profit on the gold, book the silver higher, so £25 an ounce, because silver Brits are going to come in. Now, you may be saying, yeah, but Sean, you said you bought 87. I did buy 87. So these are, I actually just moved them over into tubes because I'm just about to sell. I'm just about to list them, should I say. These are the Brits that came in from the James Bond trade. And it's constantly about rebalancing. Why I wanted to put this video out was because as a stacker, it's not really much different from what I do. I just do it on a larger scale and I do it to make money. But as a stacker, you're going to be confronted with the issue where sometimes you pay higher and sometimes you pay lower. But overall, it's going to balance it out. Now, I do the same thing. I just pay at a lesser rate because I'm doing it to make money. The goalpost has just shifted slightly. For you guys, you're going to have times where it's a buyer's market, times where it's a seller's market. These will probably go for, these are not for sale. These are going in my reserve, this small bit here. The 100 ounces will go. But you're going to have times where you will be paying leaner. This isn't a race to how quickly you can hit your goal. It's about putting wealth to one side so you don't really have to worry about things moving forward. A lot of people get caught up in the whole, well, it's up, it's down. I don't really look at spot price much these days. I glance at it, but in terms of my stack and what I have going in the long run, it doesn't really affect me. It's like my shares on the stock market, which I probably need to make a video about. I am down about 50% on my gold miners. Am I worried? No, not really. If you went into a Rolex shop or you went to buy a Ferrari from the dealership and it was 50% off and it was still the real deal, you'll be thinking, oh, that's great. I can get it for half the price. That's my way of thinking on precious metals. I genuinely think it's got a long way to go. Now, I don't know that for a fact. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't want to lead people down the path and say, oh, you're going to be rich overnight. That's not the case. I'm trying to build wealth for my future. And it is going to come in at a higher rate and it is going to come in at a lower rate. So yeah, that's it for this video. I just wanted to put a kind of pep talk out because a lot of people kind of lose sight. They spend a year stacking, they get bored, they move on to something else, they sometimes take a loss. You've got to be in this for the long haul. This is about building it up over time. You've got to think about your future self rather than thinking about next year. You've got to be planning 10 years or 20 years, because we're probably going to get there. Some people won't, but you're probably going to be around in 10, 20 years, and you need to have planned accordingly. Hope you like the video. If you do like it, you know how to support me by now, and I'll see you on the next one.